I'm Hugo, and if you're sitting on the fence about moving here, I am the guy who's going to shake the fence until you either fall off or climb over with a plan. Stop looking at the weather app. The weather is a lie. It's the bait that gets people to pack a U-Haul without a strategy. Let's do an audit of your expectations. I'll just figure it out when I get there. In San Diego, figuring out is the most expensive hobby you can have. You aren't just moving to a city, you're moving to a desert that is presented as an oasis. Do you know about the tiered water system? Do you know that your electricity bill might look like a car payment in the summer? Because our grid is unable to actually preserve and do what it needs to do. If you don't plan for the old utilities or the lifestyle, the dream becomes a math problem you can't solve. And let's talk about the social mirage. Everybody thinks they are going to have a bonfire every Tuesday with their new friends. In reality, this is a transition time. People are here for 3 years for the Navy, or others are here for a week for a convention, or any time to visit for a day or two. If you don't have a plan to find your tribe before you land, you will be surrounded by millions of people and feel completely alone. It takes effort to stay here. It takes a certain kind of grit to build a community from scratch in a place where everyone is just passing through. I see people fail because they move for their idea of San Diego, but they aren't prepared for the reality of it. The issues that rise up are the traffic patterns that dictate your entire social life. The microclimate, that means that you are wearing a parka while your friend 5 miles away from you is wearing a swimsuit. These aren't quirks. They are what they are. This is the daily tax in San Diego. And if you're not doing the right research, you might end up wearing the wrong clothes at the wrong time. You need to look at San Diego not as a whole city or county, yet as a place where multiple microclimates are, as I mentioned before. In the morning, you get up, you go enjoy the beach, and in the midday, you stop by Little Italy to enjoy a delicious gelato. And in the late evening, you take the time in Point Loma to enjoy the sunset with your family and enjoy the parks that exist there. And the beautiful weather that is about 95% of the time just perfect, you get a chance to live and enjoy this place. Remember, traffic is real. Not like LA traffic, it stands still, yet if you aren't prepared, 3 blocks will take you about 30 minutes if you don't know the known Google Maps side streets. Many of our areas have side streets that will take you home that aren't even considered by Google Maps as alternative routes. So for example, when coming to San Miguel or Rolling Hills, there is a shortcut without using the 125 that will take you from the very back of Bonita out directly in front of the San Diego shops at San Miguel Ranch, without taking again the 125. Or coming from Rancho del Rey and ending in East Palomar to get to the Otay Ranch Mall. So many shortcuts, so little time. Moving is not easy. Following your dreams, neither. Yet, if you do it a step at a time, you will be able to find the right tools, the right ways, and the shortcuts to be able to do it in the time you need to do so. Let's talk about the Mello-Roos. Many people don't know that there are places within these other places that have no Mello-Roos. Do you know that inside and parts of 91914 are parts that have no Mellos? How about association fees? In the recent years, the association fees have gone so high up the roof that makes it impossible sometimes to make your payment. Yet there are little things in places around 91914 or other areas where the association fees are either none or very low. Knowing this will help you and enable you to be able to save a lot of money in the long run. Schools, trails, pools, dog parks, 20 minutes to the beach, nature areas, and much more. San Diego has them all to offer to you. You just have to know what you really want. How far are you willing, or how close are you willing to move from those areas to, and where the action is. You want to be ready and open to be able to find those areas for you and your family. It just depends what kind of plan and exactly what you're willing to sometimes compromise. Let's talk about some of the lakes that a lot of the people visits, and they're popular here on the areas. We have Lake Murray in La Mesa, which is part of San Diego. We have Miramar Reservoir, which is in Scripps Ranch. We also have the Santee Lakes, which are part of the Recreation Preserve in Santee, as well as the Lake Cuyamaca, which is by Julian. Lake Jennings, which is right in Lakeside. Now, there's the San Vicente Reservoir, which is one of the largest reservoirs in the city. Now, if you're looking for beaches, we have the Coronado Beach, we have La Jolla, we also have Pacific Beach and Torrey Pines, as well as Mission Beach. Now, within in these areas, there are a few secret areas to mention. They only pretty much the locals know. We have the Secret Swing and the Mushroom House, which is found in La Jolla. We have the SS Monte Carlo, which is a shipwreck, which is in Coronado. The Saigon Trail, which is the Ho Chi Minh Trail. La Jolla South, Mission Jetties, and the Graffiti Shack, as well as the Sunset Cliffs and the Secret Sea Caves, which you can find them in low tide. If you're looking at the mountains, then you have Mount Laguna, which is included in the Glen National Forest. You have the Palomar Mountain, which you'll find at the state park. It's one of the state parks. Julian, which is in Cuyamaca Mountains. Stonewall Peak, which also is in Cuyamaca Ranch and a state park, as well as the Vulcan Mountains in Julian. These are just some of the few local places that are very much not for the tourists, but some of the locals go all the time, and which we love, and you can go with your family. San Diego has so much to offer and so much to discover by you. Yet you need to be ready to understand, and the San Diego life, it is not cheap, yet it is ready for you when you're ready. Opportunities are there. They're endless in San Diego. The plan to get here and having a strong ally with you will be able to help you to be able to get here. I know that many times we have a dream, and within the dream, we have the wish and the desire to be in a place, especially in this beautiful city, San Diego, which is one of the most beautiful cities in the whole entire United States. I've been living here for about almost 40 years, and I love it. I found the opportunity to find at this time now where I found my wife, where I have my children, where I became what I am today, which is a broker associate here in San Diego, but at the same time where I'm able to help others. I had a plan, I had a dream, but it wasn't as good as I thought. And I learned, and that actually taught me that when I want to do something, especially moving to a special city like this, I like to do my research. Feel free to look at the statistics, feel free to look at the electricity, feel free to look at the traffic and everything that is around. Because as beautiful as it is, remember, you're just a tourist when you come in. You're just coming for a day, for a week, for 3 weeks, but there's only so much you can really do and know. You know, there's the special spots, as I mentioned, for the tourists, but there's also a special spot for the locals, and that's where you want to be. You want to be able to eat with the locals. You want to be able to know where everybody goes. You want to be able to shop as a local, and eventually, just like I did, San Diego adopted me as, now after so many years, a San Diego. I love San Diego, I love my family, I love everything around it, but again, you have to know all the pitfalls as well as all the good things. I have created a video about the pitfalls to coming to San Diego, which I'll put it up here in the screen, and also I have created other videos which I'll share in regards to coming in. If you're looking to relocate, if you're looking to move, you're a first-time buyer, or if you're actually someone that it's in the military and wants to move here to San Diego. San Diego has so many bases and so many opportunities, especially within the bases just around. You just let us know, we'll be able to help you. We can be, like they say, your boots in the ground. We can be the person that will be able to help you, take you, and work with you until we give you the keys. But before that, get to know San Diego. Visiting again for a week to 3 or a month is not enough. You have to live, you have to breathe, you have to eat, and you have to see what's all around, because there's much beauty here. You just have to find it. My name is Hugo Sanchez. I am, as I mentioned, a broker associate here since I've been a realtor since 2008, and I've been helping families find their dream home with their dream budget, with their dream bright expectations, as I would love to help you too, and anybody else that you know that may be coming this way. My number and information is down there, so feel free to take a look at it. Other videos are right here. I'll put some more. And if you have any questions, feel free to always contact me. I'm here again. My name is Hugo. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.